much hope that TSM does not pick it, and then if it ends up on a third map, then yeah, sure, go ahead. Right?
Especially, I like the idea of saying that TSM most likely should remove Cobblestone, because even though they know that Kinguin might not pick it, it's dangerous to leave as the third map, because in case it goes 1-1, and Kinguin maybe have the momentum from the second map, to play Cobblestone when we have those nightmares from previous tournaments ain't gonna be fun.
No, speaking from experience, well, we had the upper hand there, but we had a lot of Cobblestone back in the day, last year in Cologne, and that was always the third map, right? And it's not a map that you want to end the series with, because it can go either way. Right. Then it's better, if you want to play it safe, to remove that, because you saw, obviously, TSM, they are strong on Dust 2. They are pretty strong on Cash as well, even though they don't like to play it. They have showed at this tournament to play that map, and then just leave out the randomness.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's really a game of choosing the lesser of two evils here for TSM. Moses, what's your take on it? If you were to kind of be an advisor here, what would you do in the shoes of TSM?
I'd take out, I think you had a good point there. Just take away their best map, just play safe. I think the biggest issue, I don't see any of that silver lining in terms of certainly the map pool for Kinguin. In this process, they're going to be at a disadvantage on mostly every map. Maybe Cobblestone possibly, but you got to remember TSM.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
They're an impressive team all around.
I mean, so if you don't see a silver lining in
You like that song, yeah?
Process, part of the map process for Kinguin, is it just that
Yeah, you do.
starting in an abyss here and they just need to rely on just complete super plays and making the whole game a highlight reel for themselves to beat TSM?
They need a good start.
Like the way
Yeah. They need a really good start, and they need
Not even hear it.
momentum. That's what the individual teams who rely on their individual skill just thrive off that kind of momentum, thrive off that confidence they gain from getting a good start, swinging around together. That's when you start to see, and you can see that in Envious. The ability to come back from when they get rolling, like First Pro as well, as whether it's the first cloud, when they get rolling, it's very, very difficult to stop them.
I mean, the momentum that we've seen that.
Decoys out.
Here for Kinguin.
Throw in the flashbang.
The more we talk, at the beginning we're like, well, you never know, let's not get ahead of ourselves, and then now we're like, well, actually, it looks like Shadow.
Smoke.
You can tell us
Grenade
the
out.
truth, Katie. As I'm being completely honest right now, the thing is, there is just this difference between a top 3 team in the world and a top 12 team in the world. And the difference is decision-making within the rounds when it really gets tense, 3-on-3 situations, these mid-round decisions, where do you go? That's what really separates the kids from the men. And I'm pretty sure that the men is going to be TSM in this one.
Flashbang.
One thing to know as well, TSM, they actually have their in-game leader, Slane.
Yeah.
He knows everything what's going on. Legia is going to be behind the page, just running around trying to see all the monitors and chances are that it's just going to be way too clustered, and then they will be at a disadvantage. So getting the anti frags, getting the man advantage, so they don't have to deal with that later on throughout the round.
And that's where the players themselves need to make a quick decision. Rounds is won by within 2 or 3 seconds. If he has to explain what every 3 guys has to do, that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
There the experience must be strong.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of trust between that coach and the players in terms of communication. That's something where the coach says something and the players immediately respond to it. Much easier as an in-game leader or any player really. When you're actually inside the game, you have a feel for what's going on. You kind of get this extra sense that you're not having from actually being in the server.
Yeah, so I'm glad you guys brought that up. I want to take that
Activating the bomb.
It's something we discuss a lot during the group stages. Of course, I've never been in a scenario close to that, playing on any stage of some sort here for CSGO. Well, you guys have. How much of it is a balance? I mean, is it
Fire
really
the hole.
dependent on personality? But like you said, every player has his own sense, right? And sometimes it just clicks. Kind of get that spider sense. And you have to drive that. But a lot of times you also have people saying you always have to have some strong foundation as that leader who's always going to have the last word.
I feel that this should always be like, not necessarily a race. You will define within your team, who's going to take the responsibility within a lot of